Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Crystal. I'm the Legendary Armor, and with me today is...
Afro Warrior X, you know.
Yep. And today, we are going to be going on into the Pokemon-infested area of Route 29.
Yes, where we will finally catch a shiny Pidgey. Watch.
No, not quite. I don't know, will it be shiny? Will it be shiny? No, it won't. Unfortunately. Oh, Pidgey. This is the fighting area. This is the fight command. It lets you choose a move that your Pokemon knows. Pokemon allows you to switch a Pokemon in and out with your Pokemon. The way I have it set, you have to do it that way. You don't get the option to switch Pokemon in between Pokemon of your opponent. In Pack, you have the way to choose using a potion or something like that, or catching another Pokemon. And then there's Run, which should be pretty self-explanatory. Let's get on with this. There is a regular damaging type of move, which deals damage based on a static stat, and then there are stat-reducing attacks, which
we'll probably never use.
Oh, we will be using them quite a bit because we need to catch these Pokemon, man. Remember, we only get one chance to catch a Pokemon on a route, so we want to do as much as we can to catch one. So that was absolutely devastating to that Pidgey.
Pidgeys can't take tackles, apparently.
No, they can't. I'd hate to be a Pidgey and just have somebody tackle me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 steps, okay.
Yep. In case you're confused, viewer, it took us... We were arguing in a previous recording of this, and trust us, we've done many, many previous recordings.
5.
Yes, 5. Because I kept screwing up. But anyway, we decided we were going to count how many steps it takes for you to find a Pokemon, and it took 6 this time. There are quite a few Pokemon in this area. I'll be honest, I screwed up recording and I accidentally saved when I thought I was recording, so I had to redo the thing. You'll notice that I started out in a different square than when I saved. And here's another Pokemon. Wonderful. This area is just teeming with life. I'll say it now, I'm probably going to ignore the rule of catching the first Pokemon you see for the first 2 areas that you go to, just because I don't have the ability to catch one yet, and it's not fair to me to not be able to get Pokemon until after the gym. So, yeah. I'll be catching one on Route 29 and Route 30.
Speaking of which, I hate Sentret.
Sentret's a pretty cool guy, I guess. I don't know.
There are way too many trainers that have a Sentret in this game, and they're really annoying.
I agree. But when you're as awesome as me, you don't worry about that.
Or you can just catch an Espeon, win, but you know.
Yeah. And here we have a new mechanic for these 3 games in the series, Gold, Silver, and Crystal, the berry trees. I explained last video what a berry does. It heals your Pokemon in the middle of battle. They can, if they're holding one. And here we are in Cherry Grove.
This old man is totally not a pedophile, by the way.
Nope. Chris Hansen has never been to his house before. As he's explaining now, this is a Pokemon Center. We'll go a little more in depth with that later. Here.
Why would a 10-year-old boy need lots of healing? What is this old man planning on doing?
He was saying before there's a Pokemart there. We'll go into that a little more too. Here's Route 30, but you probably won't need that, because why would you ever want to leave this sprawling metropolis of Cherry Grove City?
Oh, yes.
And here's this old man's house. So we basically just did our first escort mission of Pokemon.
And this is when he gasses you and takes you inside of this house. Game over.
Yes, it's impossible to win Pokemon Crystal. You just have to go as far as you can.
Yep.
You just have to get your starter to the highest level. And then here we get the map card. We'll be going into that a little later too. But for now, we should probably head up to the Pokemon Center so I can explain some of the mechanics for that. Here we have Nurse Joy, you know, she's staple. She heals your Pokemon for you, man.
Yep.
She keeps you fighting. She's gonna be our best friend in this run. Since if
And
one of
she
our...
knows how to handle balls.
Yeah, she does. Oh. Here's the computer. This is one of the most important things in Pokemon, depending on how you play the game. Here is Legends PC. We'll go through that first. It accesses our home computer somehow. Here's withdraw item. If you deposit an item with the deposit item slot, you can withdraw it from the box. Deposit item allows you to take an item from your current active selection and put it in to the computer. Toss item allows you to remove it from the thing, and mailbox is a new feature. You can get mail for your Pokemon to hold, and you can trade them over and give the mail to your friends. That's where you view
Which
it.
you'll probably never use. Because
Yeah.
you'll be too busy battling.
Yep.
You know.
And here's Bill's PC. Withdraw Pokemon. You can take a Pokemon out of the box that you put them in. And deposit Pokemon allows you to remove a Pokemon from your party in order to exchange it for another or give yourself a challenge. Change box allows you to switch which number of box you're using. I think 1 to 30. It starts on 1. Move Pokemon without mail. That is an interesting thing. You cannot deposit Pokemon into a box if they have mail. I'm not sure why that is. It's kind of like the ball capsules in Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. Oh, this is... we won't be going upstairs. That's the time capsule, but we can't use that because we can't trade with an emulator. And here's the shop. This is the storekeeper. He looks rather Asian. He sells potions, antidotes, which heal your poison, paralyze heal, which heal your paralysis, and awakening, which awakens a sleeping Pokemon. We'll be buying all of these things because you never know what you'll need.
You're gonna want a lot of antidotes
Yes.
because they're always gonna get poisoned.
If you get poisoned, it can literally spell the doom of one of your Pokemon. If you get poisoned and you're nowhere near a town, you might as well just write that Pokemon off as a loss and keep going if you don't have any antidotes with you.
Yep.
It's very sad to see one of your Pokemon get poisoned without antidotes. So I made sure to get quite a few of them. I did not mean to do that. You can also sell items to him, but we don't have anything to sell right now, so we'll probably deal with that later on when we get some of like the treasures. Alright, it's time to head out of Cherry Grove and into Route 30. This is a very important route. You'll see why in the next video. It's definitely something big and important in this route.
Really?
Yes, really. And in here...
Something like...
No, don't say it. Don't ruin it. Come on.
Oh.
We gotta keep our viewers guessing. Our videos already have... the... number 1 already has 30 views. Can you believe that? Yeah, we're pretty popular, I guess. Not really.
No.
We will be, though. One day. Alright, our first battle of Route 30, I think. And it's with a Caterpie. Unfortunately, we cannot capture him. We will probably end up capturing one later. Caterpie, as we all know, if you've played Pokemon Yellow Special Pikachu Edition, can turn into Butterfree. And that was a lifesaver against Brock, because you only had a Pikachu.
And a Mankey.
And a
You
Mankey.
could catch one.
Mankeys were pretty badass back then, I'll admit it. I mean, you know, they had fighting moves, man. There weren't a lot of fighting Pokemon.
Nope. What was there? Machop, Mankey.
Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee.
Yeah, that was about it.
Oh, and by the way, there is an item there. I will get it. Don't worry. I forgot to grab it. I was in a hurry to do the recording because I had to go somewhere. I don't remember where I was going, though. Also, poison cure berries cure your poison. We will be referring to them as poison cure berries. Just because that's how it's said. Oh, and the map. This is the map. It's just the town map from the first game in non-item form. well, that about wraps up this video. I guess
Yes, it does.
this is Legendary Armor signing off.
See ya.